Hi Libras, welcome to your weekly reading for August 21st through the 27th. I'm going to be taking a look at the connection between you and the person on your mind, how you both feel about each other, the actions you plan on taking towards each other, what you've learned about each other so far, as well as I'm going to be looking at the outcome between you two at the end. And I will be pulling an oracle message at the end of your reading from the Whispers of Healing Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. This is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upcoming read. Now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. So let's go ahead and look at how you both feel about each other. How does Libra feel about the person on their mind? They feel about you. Okay. What action will Libra take towards this person? What action will they take towards Libra? Okay. What have you learned about this person? What have they learned about you? Oh, okay. The overall energy between the two of you for your reading is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. It does look like a beginning of something, and it's just the start of it. And is there long-term commitment there? It's definitely a commitment to see where things go and how it's going to grow between the two of you. But let's go ahead and start with how you feel about this person. You have the Judgment card. They have the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, it could be a second chance here, wanting to start over, start fresh, like a new romance. Let's just see how this all goes. Let's take our time and see if we can make it work. I'm getting this feeling that it never really got off the ground. It does feel a little bit like a reconciliation for some of you, but not for everyone. It feels like we tried to be friends. We've tried to do this before. We didn't have time, to see where things were going to go. So I want a second chance to see if there is romance between the two of us and love there. Now, how does this person feel about you with that Ace of Cups? Do they like you? Oh, yeah. You sparked an interest in their heart, and they're seeing things like from a broader point of view with that Judgment card there. It's like they're having this awakening that it could turn into something much more, but I do see you two taking it slow. Now, the action you plan on taking towards this person, you have the Three of Cups and they have the Hanged Man. So you're really doing more of the action-oriented, like going after what you want. Some of you, this is a reconciliation and you feel like it's worth the sacrifice, or asking others, asking this person out, like, hey, you want to hang out, because you're making that sacrifice. You feel like, I've been waiting long enough. I want to see where things go. They are in limbo, they're giving it some thought and they're kind of reflecting. Should I do this? Should I ask Libra? Should we reconcile? Should we see where things go? So there's a lot on their mind with that. Now, what you have learned about them is the Knight of Wands. What they have learned about you is the Eight of Wands. These are both, that's why I was like, oh, these are both very fast action oriented cards. Okay, we have a Knight of Wands who's moving really fast, going after what they want. Nothing can stop them. And for the Eight of Wands right here, this is definitely fast action communication. So you've learned that this person's very attractive, they're a lot of fun, and they're very interesting. You want to travel with them. You two have a lot to conversate about, communicate about. There's a lot of really interesting topics that you two talk about whenever you're talking to each other in your conversations. But you also learn that this person is very active and they're constantly either moving around or traveling. They're always on the go. They never sit still. What they've learned about you is that you move things really fast and they feel like you want to commit, but at the same time, they're getting the vibe that you can't commit, meaning that if you stood them up for something for some reason once upon a time, I'm going to say that because it does come out like a reconciliation for some, and if there was some reason you had to back out of plans before, they're like, no, I'm not going to get played. I don't want to be played by Libra, because things are moving fast. Why are they moving fast? Why are they trying to push towards a relationship? That's what they get from you. Now, that's like a reconciliation of some sort. That's what they're looking at. Like, you told me before you wanted a commitment and then you couldn't commit. Now you want another chance to do it. So they're giving it some thought. That's why they're reflecting with that hanged man when it comes to their action. Should I do this? Should I even give this a chance? Now, for others of you, this person, it feels like they have their guard up a little bit because they feel like you might be pushing a little too hard here. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start clarifying how you both feel about each other. So the Judgment card and the Ace of Cups to start. You know what you want, and yes, you want this, and you've been hurt before, but you're ready for new love, and this is like, you are going to be honest and truthful, and you want to be fair. I also get like, if you're wanting to reconcile with this person, you want to face the judgment in this situation. Like, look, I wasn't ready whenever I thought I was, but I want to see where things go. And I like the honesty because the Justice card is at the bottom of the deck telling me that you really want to make things really balanced between you and this person, and it has to start with communication and honesty, and you are persevering forward with how you feel. We have the Sun for you, we have the Nine of Wands for them. So if it's not a reconciliation, you definitely want to give this a chance. You're looking at this like, I know that I've been through a lot, but this person really makes me happy and it makes me find the courage to really want to open up my heart to them. And maybe they're seeing like you were guarded or you have been guarded, but then sometimes you really open up with your feelings or more communication, and sometimes you're closed off. Be consistent, because that's where they're like, are you going to play games with me or are you going to be serious? Just to let you know. So for them and how they feel about you with that Ace of Cups and having the Nine of Wands here, they do like you. You have sparked this interest in their heart, but they have been hurt. But it's like they're guarded from giving this happiness a true shot because they have been hurt. And so they're trying to see things from a broader view. Should I do this? Yeah, I really like them. I really want Libra. Should I do it? So we're going to move on to the action in this reading. So let's clarify this Three of Cups and the Hanged Man. They're trying to make the best decision for themselves, for you, but mainly for themselves, and they don't want to get it wrong. So the Three of Cups is clarified by the Fool, and the Hanged Man is clarified by the Empress. So with you having the Fool card, you're going to be the one to go after this person because they're exactly what you're looking for as far as a partner, and you feel like things just flow nicely and they have everything that I want. Like, this person's so well put together and you feel like it's worth the sacrifice. Yeah. So you having that Fool card, you are all in. Like, your heart is all in this. And whether it's a reconciliation or you're just asking them out, you feel like they have exactly what you're looking for and you've thought about it. And you're like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen because I actually put action towards it. And if it's meant to be, then the universe, destiny, God is going to gift this to me. And you're really holding on to that hope and that intention as well. For them, they are reflecting on things, do I want this? There's something also about like their mother or somebody very important to them has told them something about rushing in too fast and not to do that. also maybe like they're too grown. That comes out like I'm too grown to rush into something like I'm in middle school or high school. I have to think things through because is this really what I want? And they are giving it some thought. Do I really want this? And the reflection does lead them towards, I want to make this move. I really want to see where things go and I want to go out with Libra. I really want to make it happen. So, but it does start with you making more of a move towards them. It's like, okay, this is you, this is them, right? You move this much, they move a little bit. But right when you say something, they're like, all right, they'll move slow because it is going slow, but they are moving in your direction. Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, some of you share some very fond memories together. Maybe you were friends before, you have some kind of history, some kind of past. There can also be the fact that this, if it's fresh and new and a brand new love interest, that it feels like you've known this person forever, like in another past life. And so connecting with them can feel like, I feel like I've known you forever and we just met and I'm telling you my whole life, but I feel like I can trust you kind of situation. And that might scare them a little bit, but I don't see them backing off and backing away. They're just like, do I do this? Do I not do this? But then they're like, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go for it. But they meet you almost halfway. I'm going to say it like that. You're the one who really does the push of feelings and sharing more of how you feel, who you are towards them versus them sharing everything with you. But they're being cautious, like I said. So let's go ahead and clarify this Knight of Wands and this Eight of Wands here. Okay, for what you've learned about each other. So what you've learned about this person, they're very active. They're always on the go. Also, they like fled from you before. For some of you, this person fled in a past situation, or you tried to go out with them and they were too busy or whatever, but you're not giving up because you really want to see where things are going to go. You really like this person. Very hopeful that, this is the person, that it's right. I'm telling you, this is how you're feeling, I'm telling you, I feel this love and it feels so great and it's happening so fast and I really want this person. Look at that Six of Cups come out again at the bottom of the deck. So you want to share memories with this person. You want to build life with this person. Some of you might even have children together for some of you, or you have kids, they have kids. And so you can relate on a lot of things being single parents. But you learn that this person is always on the go and that they have a vision and that this person also has a lot of people around them that want to love them and that they talk to. Maybe it's just, I don't see you jealous. I just see you observing things, and maybe it's people that are close to them, like really good friends. And you see this person has a really good demeanor about them. They have a good character about them. And that's what you really, really like. So with that Eight of Wands of what they've learned about you is that you're moving really fast. They can feel it. You're really, really confident and you're very focused on, pursuing them, going after what you want, saying how you feel and expressing your love where they can't, but they're trying to meet you halfway. I get that, where they're accepting that. I'm going to say, this is you, like, here you go. Let me share, this memory with you, or let me give you this beautiful gift of some sort, or let me, make this memory with you. They have their hands right there on the cup, but you're the one holding on. They're wanting to take it though. They're just a little cautious. So let's go ahead and get the outcome between you and this person. Ooh, this is some major stuff happening here. We have the Tower, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. So you are surprised with some kind of boundaries that have you looking at the situation deeply. And if this is really what, do we want the same thing? Now, maybe that surprise of boundaries is you two might have different cultural backgrounds, come from different types of traditional families, different expectations from your family, because the Hierophant is also about traditions and following what society wants you to do, right? I always have to say, break from society and just do what you want to do and make yourself happy. But there's also the fact that you two could have different religious views or different spiritual views. You know, maybe you're more spiritual, they're more religious, or vice versa, or whatever the case may be. But there is love. So I don't want to tell you that it wouldn't work. You both meet each other, what it appears that it's halfway in love. Like, we both have love, but I gotta set certain boundaries. And there is definitely the surprise of, you know, certain boundaries of certain things that need to be discussed and will be discussed. But I see love behind it all, which looks really beautiful. So I definitely hope that things work for you and this person. Don't hold yourself back. You know what you want to do. You know how you want to pursue this, and you want to see if it's going to work. And whatever, you know, kind of surprise this is of these boundaries and spiritual lesson, also brings you to a state of feeling love or loved. And maybe they're surprised by you because they thought you wouldn't say anything to them. And they're like, huh, I didn't know that Libra really wanted this the way that I did. Okay. Or do. Did, do. And see, that tells me when I say did, and it just came out, that some of you have tried before and it didn't work, but wanting to give it another try, but just, you know, respecting each other's boundaries out of love. So let's go ahead and get one more oracle message for you. Oh, you got two more. So the first one is going to be acceptance. You know, accepting the situation, ride the wave. Look how she's riding the wave, okay? All you can do is ride the wave. Enjoy it. Accept how things are, move forward, and trust. Even the moon is here. So it's like, you know, the unknown, you're not going to have all the answers. You know, ride the wave under the moonlight, especially under moonlight. The tide is high during then as well. We have listen to your body. So that means listen to your intuition, listen to your body. Do things feel right or do they feel wrong? You're going to know. And then hidden blessings. Once you listen to yourself, you will find a hidden blessing, or blessings, plural, in this situation. I love this for you. All right, Libra, this is what I have. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.